Hello everyone, and we're back.
Yes, we're back.
For you, it's been 1 day. For us, it's been 2 seconds.
Yes.
And anyways, so we're back for the second half of this. McCabe is hotly engaged with the Viennese, I guess you would call them.
Darn right. Darn right.
And we had the battle over at Mantua, and you lost the castle over there. So if you lost 2 territories to the Venetians, and then now looking like a mighty empire on the map.
Yes, things are not going good.
Still holding a few territories, and right now it's your turn, so you're up to all kinds of mischievous stuff.
Yes.
So at this point, I'm not entirely sure if McCabe's going to be able to turn it against the Venetians. But I can go ahead and tell you a bit about what happened if you can't remember from Friday. Napoleon's back. And he's moving up to join the army again. I pulled my army back from this area just because I wanted to increase the rate of resupply.
Tried to make peace with the Venetians, and they weren't having it.
No, at this point they got you by the balls, and I think they're gonna
Yeah, sure do.
push all the way until they can pocket them. Yeah. That's yeah. Anywho, where were I? Yes, I moved these back to increase the resupply rate. I didn't continue on here because I realized that the enemy had actually quite a few line infantry stationed in here. So I'm gonna pull back, and we're gonna see about how we're actually gonna go ahead and attack this place. So there is also a possibility, there is a risk, of course, that McCabe will move through and attack this place. But at this point, I don't think that will do that much. I don't think this contributes too much on the tax side of things. So I don't think I will lose that much, and I will be easily retake it, I think, since he will be moving into this area, which doesn't have a high resupply rate. Also, since his army actually lost, they don't gained, I think, as many chevrons as my units did. And a little of a rethink in my general strategy would probably see.
And that's about all I can do for now. So I'm gonna pass it back to Lord John.
We'll see what the AI is up to. So yeah, a bit of a change in strategy in the battle would probably be able to turn it in my favor and completely crush him. Hopefully. So the AI is up doing their semi-retarded stuff.
Yes.
We have some the roads are finished over here. Very nice. These guys decided to dig in over there. Not sure why. We got quite a sizable force here. Still waiting for Napoleon to come up and join that army. He's able, so he will join and take over command of that army. And I'm not sure. We'll actually move him back to defend this area. So he, together with some armed citizenry, will surely be enough to hold that area. But still probably recruiting quite a lot of these soldiers in that area. So I might want to even move this big army over there to crush them. Or if I'm just going to go ahead and risk it and attack them. Since they moved a few of these guys out of there, we'll be able to take these ones out quickly and then move on. See how many they've got this time around in the main. They can't be able to take out more than one unit at a time up there. Ian McCabe decided to outresolve this time again, so I don't think I will lose that many men. So another small battle against the Viennese, I mean, not the Viennese, the Sardinian Piedmonts, guys.
Piedmontons.
And he gained superior general. Good grasp of tactics. Go ahead and completely destroy that unit. I'm gonna go ahead and charge that unit again and make sure that it's completely destroyed. And I had minimal losses, although everything counts here. Gonna move up. Ooh, they've got quite a lot of them actually. They've got more soldiers than I do. I've got actually one more. And none of them, they're at full strength. So if they attack, they might actually be able to win that one. But when I bring up the cavalry to help there, I think I will be able to take them on. I think we'll actually go ahead and... Oh, I can't actually upgrade the roads. I don't have enough cash for that. Anyways, yeah, I think it's time I switched over to you, McCabe. So let's go ahead and end turn.
Alright. Just for fun.
And just for funsies, McCabe decided to move over and attack my unprotected province. And we can take a look here and we can see that most of his troops, he's got a lot of these Landwehr shit units. So I'll be able to take this army quite easily once I get my guys on the back. But yeah, there's no real point in me even trying. I have 320 armed citizenry commanded by Gustav Pernol versus 2,000 Austrians. So yeah, I'll go ahead and follow you, McCabe, in out resolving this battle.
Alright. I lost 79 troops.
Not really a major loss there.
And I, of course, am gonna loot this place.
You're gonna loot the Sardinian Piedmont province?
Yes.
It's gonna gain you quite a lot of cash, I believe. Although
yeah, it actually did gain me.
Although the
good
province
amount.
would be quite unhappy, I believe.
And I'm pulling out of there because I just wanted to loot it real quick.
But he's still sort of there, and now when I know what he has, and most of it is Landwehr, I could easily... Let's see this. Yes, even though my army isn't really fully recovered, it's about the strength situation I would like it to be. So we could move over and destroy that army. Of course, there is the risk that McCabe has secondary army in Milano. Although, if I was McCabe, I would probably move them down to retake places from the Viennese, the Venetians. So I would really like to be able to scout ahead to see what's going on there. But I might be bold just to charge in and see, just to attack him. Could redraw these guys to act as a rear guard of the army in case shit goes sour. So there's a lot of things going on. A lot of possibilities.
And that's about it for me, so I'm going to pass it back to Lord John here.
Thank you very much. Where on earth are they going? Oh, we've got a battle going on. Ooh, they're about outnumbering me.
And
2
of
to
course
1.
we'll have to fight this one.
But now I'll go ahead and sound the retreat. See if I can't get away from this superior force. Ooh, we didn't move that far. And we're gonna have to fight this battle. Which is
Jean-Andre.
not looking too good for me.
I didn't know the Piedmont was this strong.
Yeah, they only carry 1 province, but still they managed to have And there we are, on the field of battle here.
The Battle of Aurora Vineyards.
Yeah, the whatever they were called, the vineyards.
Yeah.
So I'm quite.
Piedmont has
It's an out and
pretty large army.
Yeah, I'm outnumbered about 2 to 1.
It's all line infantry. There's no militia here, so it should be interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of the only thing that's really the only real defensive position in is this house. So I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that and
It's
sort of
a
hide
very
in
hilly
this
terrain.
area. Hopefully McCain will catch on. McCabe will catch on, and he will move down to attack me
Kind of a
down
small,
here.
narrow battlefield.
Yeah, and quite hilly with the hills up there. Let's go ahead and start this.
Alright.
So let's start by spreading out across this wall, taking cover behind it. We'll actually go ahead and detail it a bit better there. So we're taking cover behind there. We'll move this weaker unit, the National Guard. I believe they are weaker. Although I want good fire coming out of those, out of this house. So we're gonna go ahead and move this one in there. Then we'll have these guys a bit in the back here. Ooh, he can actually take that wall if he's... if he goes there, he can actually hide behind there and shoot at us. But I'm gonna inform this National Guard just across there on this side to sort of prevent him from going there. The French are preparing the defense of the vineyard, although it looks more like some sort of factory.
Yeah. I don't see any grapes.
Or some sort of workshop of some sort.
And they're taking up defensive positions along the wall.
Yeah, there's
here.
no real like vineyard or grape. What are they called? Not entirely
Yeah, grapes.
grapes. Yeah, but the like what are they called? The
or-
racks or whatever they like the
Vines.
vines. There's no grape vines or what? Yeah, there's
We have taken a building, sir.
normal wheat.
Yeah, this is an interesting battlefield. It's probably the most dynamic battlefield we've had yet, with all these walls and hills.
Yeah, it's got a lot of these fenced off areas and walled off areas.
And it looks like it's fall out.
I believe it was, what was it? September, I believe.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to hold them off, because the thing why I'm not actually setting up by the wall is because I had before had some trouble with the soldiers actually not being
It's
then,
too bad I'm attacking, because this hill right here would
Yeah,
make a great defensive
yeah.
position.
Well, it was kind of strange the fact that my soldiers were sort of up in the hill and the Venetian followed me up the hill, but somehow you ended up on the high ground and I ended up sort of.
I know, right?
Sometimes that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. A lot of things do not make sense in this game.
So McCabe
Like the
is
Venetians attacking me.
So McCabe is actually splitting his force
You
here.
would think they would see that Napoleon is the greater threat and we all need to band together to fight him, but they decided to attack me anyway.
Although at this point I wouldn't hardly say that Napoleon's army is that strong, and the main threat to the Austrians are coming through the sort of the German front. So they might just see an opportunity to gain land in Italy.
Yes, for those who don't know, this is Napoleon's army is actually one of the lesser armies that's attacking the Austrians. We're going to be moving up there.
Yeah, he wasn't really given the sort of main focus, or he sort of had to basically make the entire army himself. I believe I've said it in one of the earlier parts we did that the cavalry actually had eaten all the horses. And that he had to reset.
They had no shoes.
Yeah. Not entirely sure. He split up his army, which I guess he's able to do because I'm not really in a position to move out of my defensive position. I'm not entirely sure. He's trying to... If he's going here, I think he's trying to bypass just these walls. But there's not a lot of room in between here, which he can go through. Although he could be able to go around here. Go around here and be able to go through here and hit undefended area. Same as with here. He could be able to march around here and gain the sort of upper area here and be able to roll down.
Unfortunately, neither of us have cannons.
Yeah, there's only line infantry on this in this battle. And unfortunate for me, I have a lot less than you have.
Yeah, I'm very surprised the Kingdom of Piedmont, Sardinia really,
We're able to muster this many soldiers with one territory left that only carries a vineyard. I'm gonna go ahead, hopefully just draw him in by falling behind this wall here. Hopefully just drag him into battle sooner. And we'll move these guys over here. Or the general into protection over here. Sort of want to draw him into battle where I am strong rather than him, giving him time to move around into my flanks. This is very dangerous. I think I'm actually gonna try to take this area before he managed to get there. Although there's a risk of him cutting my main army off. I think he's moving actually, closing in here. So we'll be able to fight him here. Ooh, this area is not actually that good. You can see that he gains the higher ground here, and from this point they can't fire until they reach right about here. So this area isn't very good at all. So we might actually want to station them here, up here, on the hill. On the same time, he's rushing his forces up as well. Ooh, they actually have higher... Ooh, that's not very good at all. So yeah, we're gonna redraw these soldiers. Because he gains the high ground, plus he has a wall to hide behind over here. So we're gonna fall back. The thing is, actually, of the two armies, this one over there is the weaker one. And since you split them up, I could be able to defeat one before the other. So if we move these guys over here, now they've been running quite a lot, but they'll fight. They can sleep once they're dead. And we'll engage this army before we take on the other one. And we'll have this one as security or defense in our back. Oh, fire is coming from the house. Although it didn't really do anything to his army. We'll move up quickly here. And we'll be moving into fire range shortly. And here we have it. We're in fire range over there. And we'll be able to put down fire now on this unit before they are able to return fire. So we've taken some pot shot at these guys, and there we go. Some more fire going off there. And they're actually sort of withdrawing now. Going away from battle. And what I'll do then is I guess I have to switch focus, because I'm not gonna follow them. So we're gonna switch focus over to this army instead. So we're switching focus. They're following up in my back now, but they're winded and tired. And now we got support of the house, which I hope hopefully being able to put down quite a lot of fire up there on the enemy. And they're actually withdrawing as well. Surprisingly. And now they are moving up very quickly. We're gonna move this one, which is quite a lot weaker than the rest of them. Although I don't want them to come too close behind, so we'll move this one. We'll move these guys up now. Quickly move up to take some shots at them, at the enemy. We'll actually keep this one along the wall. And I believe we're able to, yes, we're able to put down some fire there. Killing quite a few of them. And McCabe isn't really lining them up yet. He might be concentrating somewhere else on the line. Oh, they're coming up here, closing up on the wall. We'll turn these guys around. He's going in full steam right here. And he might actually be trying to just wedge us in between here. And I'm not in a particular mood to stand out here and get killed, so I'm gonna redraw. And we'll hold just enough to cover the retreat. And let's fall back the rest of the army. And the general. Oh, he's calling in a charge, it seems. It looks like he's going, or looks like it. He is going for a melee charge, an all-out melee charge against my soldiers. We need to save the general. Which will be key to my victory at this battle. I guess we have to just keep at it and engage the enemy. Oh, we actually broke these guys. So we're able to line these guys up and fire them in the rear. We'll use the rally ability and then we'll make sure that these guys don't come back. We managed to beat off these guys, so we're able to swing up on this side and put down flanking fire. This is a massive blob right here of Sardinian Piedmont. Mostly I will attribute my victory here to the fact that, unlike my general up close and the general just superiority of the French troops, the Sardinian Piedmonts are, the generals over there, unable to lend his... actually withdraw my general. I think these guys won't be coming back. These guys have been fighting enough, so I'll redraw them. Ooh, we might have a mass rout going on there pretty soon. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I was not expecting this at all. It's time to give chase! And we'll form a general line over there. Let's redraw the general before he gets killed. You can see the amount of troops retreating. These guys are back, but it's going to take McCabe probably a while before he realizes they're back. And since he rallied them, I don't think we're looking at a break right now, so we're going to fall back behind the walls again. I think this will be one of those episodes again when we overdraw the time once again. It's very good. I've managed to... Quite a lot of these Austrians were killed here in the center. And a lot of them were routed. I might actually have too many within the house right now. I'll redraw these guys even more to make the house the centerpiece of my defense. And we'll have the general hiding here in the center. And so now you can see the most of his fire, the house is actually drawing the most of his fire. And this unit is completely out of ammo, so we'll move them out to make room for others to take up fire positions within inside the house. Like this unit. Oh, no, we don't want you to stay inside, stay inside. Stay inside and fire at the enemy instead. This unit has lost quite a lot of troops. Oh, those guys are supposed to go. We'll send these guys into the house actually, since they've lost so many soldiers. I think we'll actually move this one over to the weaker side of McCabe's line, ready for a counter melee charge over there. Because I believe we'll be able to actually break them over there. We're gonna fall back before we take too much fire over there as well. As you can see, these guys are almost breaking. Oh, they are breaking now, and now soon these guys will be breaking as well. Oh, they're charging over here. So we'll redraw these guys as far back as we can. And we sent these guys packing. We'll move up these to shoot in the flank. Ooh, hurry, hurry, hurry. Get behind over there. What are these guys doing? Get back in the house, you morons. We'll be able to turn and now return fire. Ooh, they broke there from a good volley here from the house. And McCabe is withdrawing over there. It's not going very well over here either for him. But I'm running out of ammo. Managed to redraw these guys, so they managed to come back into battle. Yeah, these battles take quite some time. And
They do.
yeah. And I do believe we've drawn over the time limit set yet again. We had another unit out of ammo, this one, so we'll send them out. And we'll have someone else take up the firing position over there. The general readiness of McCabe's troops is falling. and we will be able to send them off the field pretty soon. He's redrawing his center. He's redrawing everything actually. It's perfect time to send in the melee charge. Doodly doo, doodly doo, doodly doo. And we'll give chase.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
These guys have to fall back because there's not nearly enough soldiers there to cover them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
And now this one loses all its ammo as well. Ooh, I might lose my general there. Run away, run away. Run away. Let's see instead if we can't make McCabe lose his general. Our general didn't die, but he ran away from the battle. And we managed to... We killed McCabe's general. Although our guys here are about to break as well. Although, will we be able to break the Sardinian Piedmont soldiers before they are able to break us? It's a very close battle there in the center.
It is, it is. I think my men are wavering. Now the French are a little bit.
I simply don't have enough soldiers to send in there.
Now we're wavering?
Yeah, the fire from coming up in the rear is too much.
And the battle is over.
Yes, that was a hard-fought battle. But I managed to destroy the... It's actually a decisive victory for me, but I believe that... Yeah. Is it my turn, actually? Or is it the AI's turn? It is the AI's turn, but it's gonna go over to mine. So we can actually then save. But yeah, let's go back to the campaign map before we talk any further about this. And here we are for the statistics. The Siena, or the Piedmonts, Sardinia Piedmonts, lost 1100 men, while I lost 500, which is quite a considerable force of my own troops. Plus the general seems to have died off somewhere, even though it wasn't actually shot in the battle. But yeah, it's counted as a decisive victory for me, although I don't really see am I supposed to go anywhere with 279 soldiers left in that army. Oh, and their army actually retreated into the vineyard, or the vineyard. and the general died. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish the Sardinian Piedmonts in this episode by sending in an overwhelming force to crush them.
And I'm auto-resolving this.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna be able to do any damage at that point. And let's see if I can't completely crush them. Ooh, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue siege for that one. And we can deal with that next episode. But I believe, again, we have pushed over time, as it usually happens with these battles. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And McCabe, do you have anything to add on to this? Before
I don't.
Oh yeah, also the my other campaign, the Shogun campaign. Be sure to comment on which faction you think I should play for the normal one, Takeda or Oda or so on. For the normal one, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and hopefully you will be seeing me and McCabe next week.
Yeah, please like and comment.
Yeah, and I think at this point, it's pushing beyond midnight for me, so I think we'll say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye, see you next time.